tell community members and taxpayers, Measure U taxpayers, what is this inclusive economy we're hearing about?
Well, I think the overall goal here is to grow our economy so we can do all the things that Sacramentans need and want. But we want to do that through our neighborhoods. We want projects to come up through our neighborhoods, to be designed by people in our neighborhoods, to be run by people in our neighborhoods. And the Opportunity Center that we're talking about here is really a perfect example of that. It's something that's going to benefit the immediate neighborhood. It's going to do workforce development, get people ready for jobs, hopefully that our economy will supply.
And as you're well aware, some of the critics of spending, the Measure U money on projects like this say, well, there's no data to back up that putting money toward these projects will result in, a net worth of jobs and of economic benefit to our communities. What would you say to those folks?
We've seen this work in other communities. We've seen it, the Mercado, for example, up in Portland, that rejuvenated a whole neighborhood, starting off very small. Those are the types of things that we want to do here. So we know that works. We know that jobs are the most important thing that people can have to really lift up their own lives, lift up their children's lives. And really, if we can get them the training that they need at places like the Opportunity Center, that's what's going to be and make us successful.
When people hear $40 million spread over the course of 5 years, they go, gosh, couldn't that be spent on city services, firefighters? We're hearing from the other side saying we think this is going to hurt the city, make the city unable to pay certain obligations. What do you say to that concern?
When you look at the long-term success of a community, just like you would look at for your family, it's about investing in that. It's investing in our community, and that's what we're doing. We want a return off this. There is a return on investment that we're going to get over time by creating new businesses, by creating new jobs, by lifting up neighborhoods. We're going to be a better city, and that's what's really important to us. So we think it's the right way to go. We're going to find other ways to pay for our pensions and to make sure our employees are taken care of. That's really important as well. But I think we can walk and chew gum at the same time here.
This is a commitment for 5 years to get things off the ground. Big picture, how do you see this being a sustainable thing for our community?
Well, we have Measure U it doesn't end. That was very specific. And when we did polling, that's what people wanted. They actually said, don't make this time limited. We really want this to go on so we can do the types of things that we need to do over time. So we're just going to continue working at it. Again, we think we're going to grow our economy through this, and then we can pay for those things that we need to do as far as city services. But we're also investing in those. We put $10 million into new code enforcement, into new police and fire. So those things aren't being ignored, but our priority right now needs to be investment in our neighborhoods.
When we talk about neighborhoods, we talk about historically underserved, low-income neighborhoods. Is it important to put those higher on the priority list?
I think we have folks in lots of neighborhoods in this city who've been waiting a very long time, and many people have made promises to that, and it's time for the government to really commit to fulfilling those promises. That's what we're trying to do.